months later.
So when the bike came in, we took some base runs out of it on what we call the cardinals, every 25% of throttle to start with, just to get a rough idea of where we're at with it. With all of these, you know, modern Euro 4-5 machines, they are terribly lean down the bottom end, and it makes really snatchy, horrible, raspy throttle response. This red line is your, what we call theoretical ideal of 13.2 parts of air to 1 part of fuel. So this is where we want to punch for. So that's where we are. We've done our first edit. We've turned off all the additional items that we can in the bike, such as the exhaust valve, top speed limiter. We've turned off the deceleration fuel cut, which gives us that nice throaty pop and bang on the way down. The R1s, the CP4 engines, as soon as you turn that decel off, it's so noticeable, and you get lots of licks of flames and stuff out the back. Really nice. Some people don't like it because they keep getting pulled by the police. Other than that, it's pretty cool.
As it is with the stock exhaust, you still get that pops and bangs and it spits flame when you downshift and going upwards. You reckon it's going to keep the same character? Or it's going to be a lot more.
I would have said 6 out of 10 bikes that we do of these things, of the CP4 engine, when I turn the decel off, I ask them, do you want me to turn it off because it really pops and bangs and spits flames? And they're like, yeah, turn it off, that'll be cool. They'll come back a week later and go, can you turn it off because I've just been pulled over, I can't enjoy my ride because I keep getting pulled over. No, it's really cool. You get some big licks of flame out the back, and so much more with the Akrapovic system on it, because you haven't got a catalytic converter arresting those flames and suppressing them. It can breathe so freely, you just get pure flame out the back. It's
what
great.
do you reckon about the exhaust system of Planet?
Yeah, they're beautiful. You know, the Akrapovic systems are so far ahead of the majority of products out there. If you were to combine a Akrapovic header system with a Pipeworks end can, that's a really nice combination. The Akrapovic end cans are really nice, but they're still quite a good silencer. If you want more noise, you know, go for the Akrapovic GP exhausts are really nice, but the Pipeworks stuff is really nice, the growlers that they do and that.
The GP one are shorter compared to this, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a lot shorter, but with regards to the power curve and how we map it, they're really bad. They're really not very good. No. This gives you a much smoother power curve with this silencer. Short GP ones, it's like a sawtooth. It's really hard to get a nice clean power curve.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I went for this.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the way forward.
So I've got 2 more I want for you.
See what you think of this when it's finished. Yeah.
But they haven't bought the exhaust yet, but they were going to go for link pipe and the short can. So you reckon?
If you want lots of noise, yeah, go for it. But if you want a nicer power curve and a nicer bike to ride, that is still really loud.
Get an Evolution kit.
Yeah, go for this setup. This is optimum for this machine. Everything else is just window dressing it, really. It's not a performance package.
I made one right choice at least. Great.
Right, let's do some runs.
Let's do it. Air defenders.
Getting there, we gained another horsepower. Baby steps. So on the first base runs, wasn't too bad to be fair. It's 180.3 at the rear wheel. As you can see, the fueling's not horrendous. Certainly up where it gets going, where it's making its power. Our first edit has raised its leg already by, so 6.3 horsepower gain already. Nice. Good gains for a first edit. And get that smoothed out, bit of ignition, get the tyre a bit hotter so we can get some traction at least, and then get some wind on the front. Yeah, it'd be nice to see 190.
Is that number you're aiming for?
Be about right for one of these stock. Yeah, anything late 180s to sort of early 190s is about right.
Anything else I can do to up that number?
Yeah, plenty. Got to spend some money though.
eternity later.
What did we get, Aaron?
Just a kiss off 191. So 190.98.
I think I'm well happy with that.
Good man.
Thank you.
Pleased. So yeah, that should come out nice. Be a different bike that.
Yeah, looking forward to ride it. It definitely pops and bangs even more now.
You've got the pops and the bangs.
And I call it the chav map. I might regret it in 5 minutes.
No, you'll love
Sounds good. You see all the pipes now change colour as well.
That's it, yeah.
You got a nice blue and purple all the way from the headers to the end cab. Yeah, great. These are not some made-up numbers. This is like a...
No, I mean, you've had a genuine 11 horsepower gain.
Yeah.
You know, if we'd had the bike before you'd done the exhaust change,
Yeah.
Have you put an air filter in it?
It's got a sprint air filter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So with a stock air filter, the air filter doesn't make a huge difference, but you know, every little helps. Yeah, so the difference between stock system, stock air filter, compared to now, you're probably looking around about 16 horsepower gain, I would have said, which is it's massive. You know, it's a 10% gain from the stock setup.
Thanks to your remap and thanks to the Acropolis Revolution kit and Bob and Charlie who put it on.
Look at that. All the way through.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 190.98 horsepower. I think it's safe for us to say 191 horsepower.
We can call it that. It's just trying to lay it down.
Yeah.
It's a massive torque gain as well.
What's the torque on it?
So it came in at 75, going out at 81. That's a huge torque gain. Excellent.
Cheers, Aaron. Thank you very much. Let's check out this one that Aaron's got upstairs for sale. This garage is really neat. What is it?
It's a 1995 YZF 750 SP. So it's a superbike, full superbike spec from 1995. So that's my classic TT superbike for this year. Engine's just in the engine shop at the moment, being breathed on, ready for the race. So yeah, the 750, they're the fairings for the 750 up there. As you can see, everything's in the same livery. We sell these kits to customers as well. You know, I don't mind them flying the flag. You can have it in any colour you like. Both these bikes are for sale at the moment. The R1's only got 580 miles on it from new. We built it last year. You know, cost was in excess of 35 grand on that bike. There's a lot of Gucci bits of kit on it. So 2022. So we've got DDS front and rear on the suspension, Hell calipers, Hell brake lines, Brembo T-lock discs, OZ forged wheels, Spider clip-ons, levers, Hell rear master cylinder for the rear, single line to the rear. We've got Bike Sport Development switch gear on the bike, Bonamici dash protector, standard superbike tank cover, a brand spanking new set of CRC fairings on it, full titanium Akrapovic system, Litec dropouts on the rear, Spider rear sets, motor holders subframe front and rear, ECU relocated to under the saddle, obviously the King Carbon frame and swing arm protection. Yeah, I mean it's very, very trick. Full GB Racing crash protection on the engine. But yeah, it's a beautiful bike. Sunny bike. Comes with a set of wets as well, set of wets on wheels.
Get yourself a reliable track bike built by Aaron. You can't go wrong with that. Aaron, thank you very much for looking after my bike. It's really nice to meet you.
No worries, you're welcome.
191 horsepower. And we'll see if you're going to do more modification and bring it back to Aaron to work his magic.
No substitute for horsepower.
Thanks guys, see you on the next one.